Hey guys, are you ready? This is another collection of cool gadgets from all over the web. Some of them are useful and others are just a lot of fun. There are a lot of things that designers and gamers will love. As usual, you can find links to the products in the description. And don't forget to let us know in the comments what gadgets do you like to see in our next video. This mesmerizing sphere looks like it came from another planet. The idea behind it is simple. Just flip and tilt the toy and watch the liquid inside flow and make beautiful patterns. Magnet can also be used to play with this thing. The sphere is made of polycarbonate, which is very strong material. There is also an aluminum stand that you can buy separately. If you want a powerful and easy way to use a phone gimbal, this one stands out. It has an AI vision sensor built in, and smart gesture allow you change the shooting mode or turn off face tracking without touching the phone. Besides that, this thing has 4 cinematic shots. It has 3-axis stabilization and built-in LED lights with 3 levels of brightness. The gimbal lets you do things like time-lapse, inception, and dolly zoom. The device charges through a USB-C port and can be used for up to 9 hours on a single shot. Since it supports 2-way charging, you could use the gimbal as a power bank. Even though this Batmobile is much smaller than the original one, it has professional-grade hardware like a dual-core processor, a high-quality camera, and an LED lights that can be changed. The package comes with all the parts and tools you will need to put together the Batmobile from scratch. It also comes with a slick controller with a built-in LCD screen, but the car can drive completely on its own without it, thanks to the artificial intelligence and machine learning. There are also 14 QR code cards that work like a trigger. When you show the card to the Batmobile, it does something. Most importantly, you can connect this to your computer and add new features to your vehicle to learn how to program. Look at this kinetic sculpture. All you have to do to start the mesmerizing motion is gently spin it. It looks like a liquid, but it's actually a solid piece of aluminum. The trick is in the unusual shape of each section, which looks like a regular circles but is much more complex. If you want something different, check out this bullet puzzle. It has 6 pieces that fit together and look like a real bullet. This thing is easy to take apart, but putting it back together will take some time. Now, if you like retro tech, you will love this Nixie tube clock. For starters, it has real Nixie tubes that were made by hand in the 1960s. Also, the clock has a premium aluminum housing and brass and steel parts. This thing can show 5 different time zones in order, from London to New York to Dubai. The bad news is that it's a limited edition of 100 pieces, so the price is crazy high, but still pretty cheap compared to this model. It was designed by the famous German artist Frank Backward and is made of brass and steel. It also has an alarm. Some cosplayers have no limits when it comes to making amazing costumes, so this guy decided to make a life-size version of the League of Legends character Aetherwing Hailskin. It took about 1,000 hours and about $1,500 to make, but the result is definitely worth it. The suit is mostly made of aluminum along with Eva foam and acrylic. As you can see, the huge wings are fully functional and decorated with bright LED lights. Despite their size, they look cool and they're easy to control with a special mobile app. It's hard to believe the creator isn't a professional engineer and had to learn everything from scratch. But wearing this thing must be pretty hard since it weighs over 40 pounds. That's the price you pay for the cool look. This screwdriver is unique in every way. First of all, it was inspired by the famous mission of Apollo 11, and it also has some great features. For example, the magnetic tips mean you don't have to hold the screw with your hand. Make sure the screw doesn't fall out. The tool comes with over 20 replaceable bits of different shapes and sizes, and there is a really cool mat that keeps all of your bits in one place. Another cool feature is the adjustable length, which can be set to 4 different lengths, so you can reach even the tightest spaces. You will also like the turning base, which lets you work quickly and smooth. This is the best tool for small repairs, whether it is your gizmo, car, or any other gadget. Here are some cool PC accessories that will help you work better and play better. For example, this keypad is a great tool for designer. It can connect to your computer wirelessly or through a USB cable. It comes with 40 customizable shortcut keys and works with all professional software. This is another wireless remote that works with a number of graphic tablets and displays. It has a big backlit dial that makes it easy to change the brush size and other settings. It has 17 buttons that can be set up in any way. Even though it's small, this thing can last up 160 hours on a single shot. If one remote isn't enough, you can pair up to 5 and use them all at the same time. Last but not least, there is this powerful game board with 25 programmable keys and an analog stick. Well, it's been on the market for a while, but it's still popular and keeps getting good reviews. Right off the box, it has settings for a number of popular games, and it has LCD screen that shows your game stats and messages from other players. The built-in palm rest and ergonomic design make sure that your hand won't hurt after playing for hours. You've probably heard of spirulina. It's a type of algae that's said to be full of healthy things like vitamins, minerals, and so on. Here is a tool that makes it easy to grow that green thing right in your kitchen. Put some water in the bowl, add a nutrient table and some living spirulina and stir. The gadget will automatically change the lighting and temperature for the next 5 days. A mobile app lets you know when your spirulina is ready, so you can add it to your smoothie. You can mix spirulina ice cubes or almost anything else. Next up is a medical device that looks more futuristic than the newest smartphone. It's an innovative stethoscope that packs a lot of useful features into a small and sleek body. First of all, it can amplify sounds over 100 times, so you can hear harder blood pressure sounds even through clothes. You can also change the volume and set different filter frequency. The stethoscope comes with a high quality earbuds, but it can also be used with other headphones and speakers. The device comes with a USB charger, a bunch of adapters, and a mobile kit that lets you connect to the stethoscope directly to your phone or tablet. This lets you play back, save, and share your record. Even if you have a lot of fidget spinners, you should check out this one. It has a very complicated mechanism with 6 tungsten steel bearings and 6 outer shells. The coolest part is that when you start spinning it, the shells open up almost like a transformer, and the sound is just satisfying as the look. The spinner has a premium all-metal body, and you can choose from stainless steel, titanium, or zirconium. If you want to add some color, there are slots just for that. These bright glass vials comes in a variety of colors and sizes, and they are several times brighter and less fragile than traditional tritium vials.